Today on The Occult Detective, we're going to take a quick look at Beware the Banshees Cry. The wraith that Ewan had encountered is known as the Binnia, the Scottish version of the washerwoman banshee. Scottish tales of this creature have a curious variation that is reminiscent, believe it or not, to some accounts of the American Bigfoot. In some parts of Scotland, such as the Isle of Mull, the Binnia performs her dark washing while bare-chested. Thus, she reveals that she has abnormally long breasts. Like the famous Sasquatch, she tosses the breasts over her shoulder to get them out of her way. Now, the unseen observer has a decision to make. He could steal away silently and allow the wraith to go on with her business, or he could sneak up behind her. If she does not see him, he is to catch one of her breasts and, putting it into his mouth, call herself to witness that she is his first nursing or foster mother. She answers that he has need of that being the case and will then communicate whatever knowledge he desires. Of course, under the circumstances, the question is always the same: whose shirt is she washing? Should she reply that it is that of an enemy, well, don't let me interrupt laundry day. But should she reply that it is the questioner or someone close, then she is stopped in her grim task. Not surprisingly, this is a rather perilous operation. If the intruder lacks stealth and is seen by the washer, she will cause him to become paralyzed. So, that's just one of the tales you find in Beware the Banshees Cry. This is a book by Stephen J. Rolfs and published by Llewellyn. This is an uncorrected proof that the publisher sent to me for review, and it was a lot of fun. This book is just chock full of tales of the banshee. It goes into the history of the creature. It goes into just like all these great like folk tales and urban legends. Unveil the mystery of the banshee and other entities that bridge the gap between life and death with this book's extensive Celtic folklore and historical cases. Some deities like the Morrigan to death-related beings such as the doppelganger. Stephen J. Ross examines what banshees are and how they have captivated humanity for centuries. This book presents numerous examples of banshees, such as the omens connected to President Abraham Lincoln's murder and modern encounters with the Herald of the Grave. Learn about the piercing wails at the 1876 hanging of a young Irish murderer, the sign of impending death that came for the German philosopher Goethe, and much more. From ghostly white women in Germany to avian creatures in the jungles of Sri Lanka, this book will thrill you with tales of death messengers from around the world. Yeah, the book is well written, very humorous at times. Rolfs has an interesting narrative voice, and he recounts these tales very well. And I recommend this book to anyone with an interest in Irish folklore and in the banshee myth as a whole, and the way it kind of is represented globally, that type of messenger of impending doom. $18.99. Pick it up at Amazon or anywhere where you find books such as these. Well worth it. Now that I've finished the Banshee, I'm about to embark on Magic at the Crossroads. This is by Kate Fruler. It is also an uncorrected proof from Llewellyn. This is The Devil in Modern Witchcraft. And yeah, I've been really itching to get to this one just because, you speak of the devil and then walks the imp. The devil is an interesting figure and one that I've always been fascinated by, particularly the more folktale aspects of Old Scratch. How we approach the devil and his minions in myth and legend has always been intriguing